There's a lot to be said for subtlety when you're a crime fighter, but you'd have to admit that driving around in a black muscle car that talks might be pretty cool. That's probably why millions of Americans watch Knight Rider. And for car guys, KITT, the 1982 Pontiac Trans Am driven by David Hasselhoff's character, Michael Knight, was the real star. You couldn't blame us for loving the machine. When it came to crime fighting, KITT could do plenty. Smoke screens, missiles, flamethrowers, and a James Bond-style rotating license plate were on tap, as was 300-mile-per-hour top speed, ejector seats, and whatever device the writers needed that week to sell the plot of the latest adventure. Hot Wheels Elite knows a good license when they see it, as this model of the TV Batmobile for the 80s proves character cars and high detail need not be mutually exclusive. Like the excellent Ghostbusters Ecto-1 that preceded it, this menacing black model is more than just the slapped-together spawn of a license deal. It's actually a nicely crafted, carefully scaled replica, beautifully finished off, excellent in its proportions, and loaded with trick gizmos and finger fun. The rundown is impressive. In addition to opening doors, hatch, and hood, the Hyper Trans Am has steerable wheels, pop-up headlights, and removable tilt-up T-tops. The rear seat folds flat, and the front seat backs tilt too. Even cooler, both front perches are spring-loaded ejectors, triggered by a button on the texture-painted floor. We really like the period-correct washout tan color of the interior and the dash detailing, which uses decals, tamped-on paint, and sharp castings to replicate KITT's control center. You can almost hear actor William Daniels, the voice of KITT, when the doors are open. If you want to go completely fanboy, press the button under the car's nose and watch the red lights go from side to side. Go ahead, you know you want to. Behind the light show, KITT's engine, a wild, turbine-fired power plant that looks like a V8 graduate of the Power Rangers Academy, resides in a believable nest of triangulated suspension braces, coated and wrapped conduits, and even a genuine black box wearing ominous Alpha Circuit signage on its cover. We kept our hands away from that last item, but we couldn't resist pawing the heck out of the rest of the car. Below the rotating license plate, the chassis is as detailed as the upper half, with ducts, armaments, and armor supplementing the Pontiac's driveline. Our favorite detail under here is the quartet of Knight Industries rockets strapped to the rear axle. Overall, this is a killer model car and a fun piece that hits all the right buttons. In a segment that can require collectors to forego quality in the name of collecting a piece from a favorite movie or show, this KITT delivers as a top-shelf replica, and we can't wait to see what Hot Wheels Elite does next. Very highly recommended. For Diecast X Magazine, I'm Joe Kelly Jr. We'll see you on the shelf.